Okay, guys, today I decided to do the homework check by doing problems on the board so you can follow along with me. And we're going to start with problem number 11. Hold on a second. My little thing isn't working. There, I think it'll work. Okay, sorry. Okay, problem number 11. Okay, problem number 11 says 80 plus 16 divided by 4 plus 12. Okay, we have to do what's in parentheses first. We have to do this and this. We can do them separately. This is 96, not plus, divided by. So we did that part, and now we're going to do this part, which is 16. And then I've got to do 96 divided by 16, which is, I think it's 6. Yep, my answer would be 6. Okay, number 12 says 80 plus 16 divided by 4 plus 12. We have to do the division first, and that is 4, and then 80 plus 4 plus 12. Now that it's all addition, I can do it in any order that I want to, but the answer is 96. Okay, problem number 13. Kesha bought a new pair of skis for $450. She made a payment of $120 and got a student discount of $40. Okay, so she had a new pair of skis for $450. She made a payment of $120. So now she's down to $330. And she got a discount of $40. So now she's down to $290. Then it says her mother is going to pay half the balance. So I can either divide by 2 or I can multiply by a half. And this actually goes, and I get $145 as my answer. That was problem number 13. Number 14. Ellen is 5.5 feet tall. Her sister is 3/4 foot shorter. How tall is her sister? So we've got 5.5 minus 3/4, common denominator. And then we're subtracting. So we've got to borrow. Four and 3/4 feet tall. Number 15. We have to figure out where the parentheses go to make this true. So let's look at A. 42 plus 12 divided by 6 equals 9. Okay, in the problem the way it is, I would have to do 12 divided by 6 is 2, and then add 42 and get 44, which that's not the answer. So I would want to maybe put my parentheses somewhere else, because parentheses would say that I'd have to do that part first. If I put my parentheses here, then I get 54 divided by 6, which is 9, and so that would check. Okay? So remember, the parentheses are going to be saying that's what the first step is going to be. 33 minus 14.5 plus 3.5 equals 15. And I want to figure out where my parentheses go. Okay, the way this is right now, I'd have to do this part first. And that's not going to give me an answer of 15. So if I put my parentheses here, Then I get 14.5 plus 3.5 would actually equal 18. And 33 minus 18 is 15. So that would check. And then 15C is the problem 38. No, it's not. 32 divided by 8 times 2 equals 2. Okay, the way this is right now, I would have to do this part first because in this, we have to do multiplication and division in order from left to right. So this would be 4 times 2, which equals 8, not 2. So I know I would have to do something else first. So the thing I will actually want to do first here, oops, is this part. Because then I get 16 here, and 32 divided by 16 is 2, and that would check. Okay, problem number 16. We are just going to solve this. N equals 7 plus 32 divided by 16 times 4 minus 6. The n is already by itself, so we just have to solve everything on this side. We're going to do parentheses first. That's 2. So now we're down to 7 plus 2 times 4 minus 6. Now we're going to do the multiplication. So we get 7 plus 8 minus 6. Now we're going to do left to right, addition and subtraction. And this is 15 minus 6. And then the last step would be 9. And so I get at the end, the n equals 9. Number 17. Milton makes a trail mix for his hiking group. He mixes 1 1/4 pound of peanuts, 14 ounces of raisins, 12 ounces of walnuts, and then 10 ounces of chocolate chips. And then he's going to divide that equally among 8 hikers. So we first have to add all these up, and then we're going to have to divide by 8, okay, whatever I get here when I add all these up. So first I want to turn this into ounces. I know that to go from pounds to ounces, I'm going big to small. So that means I'm going to multiply 1 1/4 times, let's see, there's 16 ounces in a pound. So 5/4 times 16 over 1 would be 20 ounces. So now I'm going to add 20 plus 14 plus 12 plus 10. Let's see, 20 and 10 is 30. These two are 26. So I got 56, and I'm dividing it among 8 people, and I get 7 ounces for each hiker. Problem number 18. Using the order of operations, which operation should you perform last? Okay. This one's got, it's got braces, brackets, and parentheses. Okay, so let's go through this. To do this, we want to start with the innermost set of parentheses. So this would be the that part right there. Okay, now we got to do the brackets, and inside the brackets, the first thing we have to do is this. Oops. And that would be 7 times 2 is 14. And then we've got a minus 1 and we've got a plus 8 on the outside, and 14 minus 1 is 13. So the very last step would be the adding of 8, so that would be letter A. And then the last problem, number 19, we are matching. In this problem, we are going to do this step first. So we get 2, and 16 plus 2 is 18, which is straight across on the other side. 20 minus, right here we have to do what's in parentheses first. And 4 times 2 is 8, and 20 minus 8 is 12. Let's do this one. 3 times 3 plus 3 times 2. That's 9 plus 6, which is 15. And then the last one, 8 minus 3 times 4 minus 12. We're going to start inside the parentheses to get 5 times 4. And now we got to do the 5 times 4, which is 20, minus 12 is 8. Okay, I hope that helped you with your homework.